What the hell is this? I went 4-1 in the league and I went 3-1 in the prelim. It was fine. I don't know if it was better than like randomly having a turn 1 Hogak. You know what, Mikey? It's just another level of respect for you. I don't know how you do it. All this hand is just an underdog. I'm the greatest. The greatest drawer to ever do it. This is Pioneer. You wish it was Pioneer, kid. This is the underdog. Underdog's just fantastic. It has been fantastic anyways. I don't know if it's going to be fantastic this game. But if it goes the distance, then... I see, Casey. It all makes sense. It all makes sense. And a grazer. Okay. Another bounce land. Pick up the forest. Float more mana. Picks it back up. Plays a map. That's actually so annoying. I can go get Boseiju. Still gonna Blood Moon anyways. I need to draw land. I can go pop the amulet. I guess they're gonna give me a land with Boseiju. It's fine. I'm gonna go like pop amulet and then deal 2 damage here, then bolt this. It's a forest. What are your intentions here? Why not get a Boseiju? I guess we're just trying to hard cast. Oh, that was probably the best draw of all time. You're so far away from casting Titan. Let me update the cardboard live. It's like probably the 4th deck on there though. It's the deck from Sunday. We're playing standard. Underdog is so cracked in standard. I think that... What the shit? I think 1 Croaks and 1 Underdog's the way to go because... What the shit? I'm still trying to like process this. Like, you don't always have graveyard resources. And because you don't always have graveyard resources, sometimes you need to like have Underdog instead. I've given up. Alright, Surgical, Necro. I should have searched for Boseiju. They really should have, and I don't know why they didn't. They're just like, I don't need Boseiju. I actually kind of like Hidetsugu against them. Hidetsugu's not bad. I'm gonna try it out 2 Hidetsugus. Let's try some stuff this league. Like sideboard unconventionally, just to see how it turns out. Because there's some cards I'm on the fence about. I kind of like Hidetsugu a little bit more than EE. But I might be wrong. It's got a Dathi. I'll keep it. If I can draw a Grief, then the game's like over. Even if I draw like a Hidetsugu, that'd be really good. Cut the swamps, you're right. Didn't I bring in the Magus? Yeah, I brought in the Magus. I have a lot of forests. A lot of ugly forests. I did in fact bring in the Magus. Got a new comment on my YouTube video. Ditch the soundboard. Chat, can we get a bing bong for Chris Priest? Thank you, chat. I needed that. What are we thinking about here? Oh, Moto, please be slightly more responsive. I clicked on that fetch like 4 times. Trying to crack it. And I was just like, nope, not happening. You'll never crack me alive. Also get to like Thoughtseize them Undying Evil. Oh yeah, somebody was like talking about Space Jace. I haven't looked at it yet. Infinity Space Jace? Holy shit. Space Bellerin. I've only just now met Space Bellerin. Space Sculptor. When Space Bellerin divides the battlefield into Alpha, Beta, and Gamma sectors, if a creature isn't assigned to a sector, its controller assigns it to one. Opponents assign first. Creatures in each sector can be blocked this turn only by a creature in the same sector. -1, put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control in the sector of your choice. -5, destroy all creatures in the sector of your choice. She's fucking balling, dude. Yeah, I didn't know what you were talking about, Jeremy, but now I understand. I am a Space Jace fan. Well, don't mind if I do. I think I should hold up Terminate, so I'm not going to Undying this. But I will hold up Terminate. I would like Black Cleave Cliffs, Black Cleave Cliffs. Rock and Make Your Hands Clap. It's a banger. Have you watched it? I made that back in like 2016. As a ship post. And it was a pretty good ship post. I just didn't. I got scammed. I was scamming people even before I started scamming people. I'm gonna give this Titan haste. If we Malice our prime time, it goes back on their side of the battlefield. When it dies. Not something you want to do. Seaf learned that the hard way. As cool as it would be, unfortunately not how it works. Well, that would be sweet. And Seaf just had to try. Yeah. He went for it and it didn't pay off. I'm gonna see if they want to like try to give it haste. Because if they give it haste, then I'll just like kill it. Murder it. No, I'm gonna try to give it haste. That's a lot of undying effects. It's once again time to thin the deck, though. I should start getting fetch lands. I am a nerd, but we knew this. Doth he go? I can get 2 more fetch lands out of my deck, probably. Just thin to try to draw into a grief. Or something good. Fury would be good. A lot of things would be good here. Blood Moon? Blood Moon. Oh, Fury. Okay, so we're gonna block. Can't block this one. Has to block this one. Doesn't block. Okay. Speaking of thinning then not doing it. That's fine. Opponent just learned about Shadow. Second amulet to get a bounce T-West. Make a bajillion mana, transmute T-West, get Summoner's Pact Titan. Give the Titan haste, I hit the block. Yeah, at least Shadow doesn't let him try to block for like 1,000 times. And it's like a legal block. You can't block this creature. They're like, that can't be right. That can't be right. Well, now they can get a Valakut, which is a problem. But if they Valakut kill my Fury, I can rebirth the Fury and do some shenanigans. Kill their Dryad. They might kill the Fury. It's not out of the realm of possibilities. I should listen to the soundtrack more often. It's just such a good soundtrack. Yep. Titan. Summoner's Pact. Well, for Titan. Yep. That last song was Clanker's Cavern, and this one's Bubble Gloop Swamp. Both of which are from Banjo-Kazooie. I wonder if they're on the Hasteland exclusively, or if they're on the Valakut Hasteland. They're on exclusively the Hasteland. MTGO OP, it's gotten better. Because it used to not be able to figure it out. It's gotten more skilled. Haste. Haste again. Oh, please get a Valakut and shoot the Fury. I don't think it's gonna matter. Pretty sure they can still kill me. Wait, hold up. Actually don't know what's gonna happen. They're giving a double strike. I hit the block, and then I Fury, bring it back, and then kill it. I mean, we both have double strike. Amazing. Amazing. Absolutely hilarious. Alright, kill you. Still not thinning though. Oh shit, you got me. Still not thinning though, you're right. And sometimes they like actively mulligan for it so that they can't even operate on their own fair game plan. So you can just usually have a better fair game plan than them. Just pretend it's not there, it can't hurt you. That too. I haven't seen a lot of living end in leagues recently. Is this living end time? Murktide, living end? This looks like living end. Or it's rhinos. I think it's rhinos. They tried to ice me. You can probably make room cahoots. This deck is very customizable, and I encourage people to like mess around with numbers. It's living end. F. They hit me with the pump fake. Dredge has been everywhere. And I don't know why. It's not a particularly great deck. That's such a sick draw. Yeah. Dredge has been very popular as of recent. Blood Moon's interesting too. So I don't have a discard spell. He's on force. If you have force, I'm gonna be so sad. No force. Living End is some shit. They would have forced the bolt. It was on their turn, so they couldn't have forced the bolt because they ended up violent outbursting on their own turn. And Gas living out on their turn, I'm pretty sure still has a sorcery restriction timing. Almost like 90% sure that's how it works. Otherwise, it could have been like Blood Moon living in them. Can't keep this. Can keep this. And it's fantastic. I put back a Ragavan here. Yeah, that's what I thought. Kind of unfortunate. I'm actually gonna thought seize them before playing Dothy. 2 reasons. 1, subtlety. 2, if I can snipe a living end, I can surgically extract living end. Violent Outburst to X3. Oh, I think I know what I'm surgicling. Guess I can do it on the draw step, right? I don't have to worry about force negation. They have given up, to which I say fair. Top deck Spell Pierce that they're gonna cascade into, you're right. Cascade into my Spell Pierce. I don't think Kick Command's actually that good. Play a Hidden Sugu instead. I've seen weirder. I mean, I just got like Armageddon, so you're not wrong. Bob with Emrakul in the same deck. Didn't LSV play that? I feel like LSV played that one time. Thoughtseize, Necromancer, Ragavan, keep. Is Ice Cream Cake lunch if you want it to be? Absolutely. Is this food? I mean, yeah, technically. Waker of Waves, Violent Outburst, Shardless Agent. I'll discard the Waker so that way they can't like super loot into a Force Negation. So I'm going to cast this Necromancer. What's better between Moon and Necromancer? I think Necromancer prevents them from ever like top decking anything. Alright. I just gotta beat this 2-2 Shardless Agent. Necromancer is such a good card. So necessary for these matchups. They're just like trying to do a bunch of bullshit and you just do counter bullshit to them. I don't want to just play. It's gonna attack this Ragavan and rebirth it. I don't think it's Fury time because I don't want to pitch this Blood Moon. This Blood Moon's also how they just prevent them from hardcasting anything. And once they can't hardcast anything, then the game's completely locked. Rebirth was the 3rd land, but Ragavan's also a 3rd land. So, and it's a clock. Alright, is that the game? That's the game. I think this hand's a keep. Obosh? Maybe not. Yeah, whatever, I'm gonna keep it anyways. Bloodman's not gonna be good against Obosh, more than likely. Mercurio! I think I'm just gonna play this as a land as I go. Mercurio the Magic has been going terribly today. I decided to play control decks in Modern, and that was my first mistake. So I'm playing Scam. Just to feel something. Just to feel something. I'd like a 3rd land. Playing control when your name isn't Waffo, exactly. Not the thing you want to be doing. Stomp? Question mark? Nothing. My army of 3/2 unblockables will get me where I need to go. Please don't Fury me. I'm gonna get Furied. Please don't Fury me. I just pumped Blast Zone up. Thank you. Yay! Yay, they Blood Mooned me. Yay, I appreciate you. How would you do that? Yay, they Blood Mooned me. It's the best day ever. My Ragavan. This is game 1. Fury buys Obosh. Hmm. Did I have lethal? Oh, I had lethal. That's fine. This is extended lethal. Idolathy. I could have just bolted them untap K command, and that would have been 5 damage. I just didn't count. What are we listening to? This is the Banjo Kazooie soundtrack. You don't like Banjo Kazooie, Jeremy? You a hater? Our Blood Moon's gonna get taken out. I think I cut the Hidetsugu. Bring the Pirate Spell Bomb. Don't imagine Hidetsugu's gonna be very good. Ooh, Scam. You know what deck you need to be playing? 8 rack? I don't think I need to be playing 8 rack. I'll take it into consideration. No. Absolutely not. Will it scam? What does this hand look like? Lightning Bolt, Ragavan, Seasoned Pyromancer, Spikefield Hazard, the Madman. They have 2 answers. It will not scam. It's unfortunate that they have 2 answers. I guess I take the Ragavan. If I ever tap out for Spyro, then I can scam him. I might Spikefield my Croxa. Spikefield gives the creature the claws. When it dies, exile it instead. If this creature would die, exile it instead. Yeah, it's just random, like, niche hidden text. Opponent definitely knows that. Just exile my Croxa. Uh-oh. Well, I kind of need to do something soon. I'm hoping to top deck a land. Discard Spyro Bone Crusher. So Kenzon. 5th land. Another Fury. I just pass the turn. Soundtrack's very good. Once the 5th land comes down, I'm about to become Furious George without having the Ragavan. 5th land. I'm gonna bolt this one, which is fine. Are they gonna play around 2 more Furies? Not sure. Dashing Ragavan. My Fable. Not cool. Yeah, that was like pretty not great for me. So tilting when it just gets like your best card. Flame Slash. Alright. Flash. Alright, now let me get your best card. That's how this works, right? Oh, goodbye. I'll play a tap out for Obosh. I need you to tap out for Obosh. That's annoying. Yeah, I was going to, but I needed them to tap out, right? If they tapped out for Obosh, then I would have gotten Malice the Fable, Fury the Fable, and then I would have gotten a Fable. I needed them not to have this relic. And they have, like, not tapped out this relic yet. Oh, here comes the Obosh. Or just a bunch of Spyro tokens, I guess. Like a bunch of Spyro tokens. Yeah, I'm holding land for Fable. These don't get double damage from Obosh. Maybe I was just supposed to make them pop the relic a long time ago. They played this way more patiently than I thought they were going to. They're on team never ever crack the relic. I just have to say go. Yeah. Yeah. They do the second relic too. Brutal. They played this incredibly well. Ouch. Alright. Let's go next. They played that very well. Just never ever tapped out, which is the right thing to do. I have a ton of relics. I think that's fine still. I don't think that really changes my game plan all that much. Maybe I can side out like a Maliki Rebirth. I don't know what I'd bring in though. Nah, I'll just stick with what I have. So I can still scan them on turn 1 or 2, get down under a relic. No, it's not the best hand I've ever seen. It kills a Rogvon, it kills a relic. So I think it's good enough to keep. Yep, Banjo Kazooie tunes. Yeah, I just didn't expect them to be that patient. I kind of wanted to play a game of chicken with them, and they did not want to. They were not about it. That was also a bad trade for me. I just like 1 for 0 myself. But I think I need to get the relic off the table for the long game. We'll kill this, make him discard. Discard a Bragavon. Let me see what you're working with over there. Bone Crusher, Lightning Bolt, Spike Field Hazard. I'm gonna take the Bone Crusher. It's the most value. Lord of Windgrace, scam when? I was thinking about it. Seemed kind of sweet. Just passing the turn. Kind of super annoying. I think I need to just Thought Seize them. Take the Lightning Bolt. They have 2 Lightning Bolts. Pick one of the 2 Lightning Bolts and say go. I kill that Reflection. I kind of want to save this Grief for when they put Obosh into hand. Slip out the back? Probably not. Maybe though. I don't think it's better than like Martyr with Ephemerate, but it's neat. Now Windgrace is Jun. Buy Obosh so I can take it with my grief. Why won't you buy Obosh? Now I'm gonna have to blitz. See what you made me do? Actually, I can't even do that because of the stupid Spike Field Hazard. They're gonna have to spend 2 removal spells on this, which is fine. In response to them Spike Field Hazarding, I could Fatal Push my own underdog. More mediocre beats go. Refusing to bolt anything. Flame Slash. So annoying. They're just not buying their Obosh. They're not doing anything. It's making it very difficult for me. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, well, now they get to buy Obosh and play it next turn. I guess I'm gonna spend this grief. They've been playing like so perfectly. It's kind of unreal. Well, not like this grief's gonna get any better. Alright. Finally got all the cards out of their hand. Now just buy Obosh, play Obosh. I'm playing this unreal. Almost so good. My best bet is just like drawing a red card. Although, if I play it, take 6. I don't want to get hit by the Den of the Bugbear. I think I play this. I don't know, this might be wrong. Did you already see the thread about Jun scam on the... Oh, they drew the answer. Alright, I guess I'm dead. Beef. Hey, did you already see the thread about Jun scam on the Reddit Modern group? Did you try the Jun version? Maybe just Ren... Yeah, I tried a version with Ren in it, and it was not great. I didn't like Ren in it. Turns out Spikefield Hazard's very good against what we're trying to do. Spikefield Hazard's very, very good. But the amount of patience that they had was unreal. They didn't kill the underdog for like 80 turns. They didn't even try to kill the underdog. They didn't buy Obosh a single time until they were able to like draw it and immediately cast it. I take the Unholy Heat, and then I'm gonna take probably I don't know what else I'm gonna take here. Probably the Underworld Breach. I can't cast Embry until turn 3. I'm gonna take the Underworld Breach. Because they have the full combo in hand. Taking the Grinding Station's pointless. Emery, they can get back with Underworld Breach. Could have taken the Iteration, but I don't have any answer to the rest of their combo. This is a deck I've also been losing to recently. Yeah, I have been losing to it though. I don't know why. It's like a lot of value between Expressive Iteration and Emery. A lot of must-answer threats. You'd think that'd be a good matchup. But it hasn't been as smooth in theory as it has been, or in practice as it has been in theory. The way around. I've been kind of like getting got by Underworld Breach in general. Because like I can strip all their cards away, and if they top deck an Underworld Breach, then they can just assemble the combo out of nowhere. Which is hard to deal with. This is time for the fair scam. Emery, Expressive Iteration, Ragavan. I don't know. I guess I take the Expressive Iteration, hope the top deck land for Fury. Or Red card. Now we played a full match against the Obosh deck. We beat him game 1, I believe, and then we lost game 2 and 3. Shaka Shaka. Coming in hot with the tier 1 sub. Subbing for more scams. Well, you've come to the right place. I guess I'm gonna block here. Otherwise, I get to play Emery. No, I don't block. I do not block here. It's not right to block here. Okay, Fury. Welcome back to the Hoodie Gang for the 3rd month. Appreciate you. Glad you're still enjoying the scam content. And the Banjo-Kazooie music. Emery. I need a land. Land or a red card would be insane. That's like the majority of my deck, so we'll see. I have to start hitting the draw step grief. Love me some draw step grief. I got an elemental for every situation. One that attacks the hand, one that attacks the board. Take your pick. Also, what's up, Donkin? How you doing, my friend? Ah, their pick was to concede. The secret 3rd option. Alright, Hitotsugu, a Braid. I do like the Necromancies in this matchup for taking some random BS. Like Underworld Breach, mostly. Maybe I'm gonna bring in 1 copy. I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna try bringing in 1 copy and bringing in both copies of Engineered Explosives. And I got 3 cards. You can play either, Adam. How much worth do you put on mulling to an Elemental plus Undying? If your hand is a good fair hand, don't mulligan it. I'm gonna create a section in the sideboard guide that says like hands to keep mull, and I'll put like a bunch of sample hands on there and explain my thought process behind like keep mull. I'm gonna do that very soon. I only want 1 Engineered Explosive still. Still been trying to figure out how to sideboard in this matchup. There's like a lot of ways you can do it. I haven't quite figured out which one's the best. I think I do want these Fatal Pushes though. Maybe I don't need all the Blood Moons. Just 2 would be sufficient. I do want all the Hitotsugus. I want the Abrade. Thoughtseize is usually good against them. Maybe I cut a couple Ragavans. Look, any hand equals keep. Okay, but how often does that pan out for me? Most of the time. How's the creativity matchup for Scam? It's pretty even. Sometimes you have to dodge a top deck creativity, and you just have to kind of live with that. If they do top deck the creativity, then you're probably gonna die. Yeah, I agree. Torborg, Fable's like insane. Fable is so broken. I remember just the other day, it felt like yesterday, when you were a Fable hater. You were like, Fable's so bad in creativity, the backside does nothing, and then you realize that it doesn't need to do anything for it to be good. You still have to play 1. Fair enough. The backside doesn't even have to do anything to be good. Just being a 2/2, it's just fine. Yeah, it's not good in creativity, it's just a good card. Yeah. Blood Moon's still very good against creativity, but if they have Fable, then it becomes a lot worse. Fable's just a monstrous card. Yeah, Fable copying Archon's like not that big of a deal. Most of the time it's not that big of a deal. Sometimes it'll come up and be like crucial. Les jours Shredder. Come on down. You're the next contestant on How to Connive. Yeah, if you Archon, you're pretty ahead already. I agree. I still think it's a good card. Don't get me wrong. But the fact that I think the most important part about Fable and creativity is the fact that it's got 3 CMC, even on the backside. So Engineered Explosives, doesn't work against it. I think that's the most important part about creativity. Or that card in creativity, I should say. I don't think this is a Hitotsugu type of game, so I'm going to pitch the Hitotsugu to a Fury. Also, like, the Goblin Shaman making treasure tokens that you can't interact with is stupid. It's so dumb. I hate it. Just talking mad shit to my opponent. My opponent was like, stop taking my heats. I said, okay, I'll take your EI instead. Just talking mad shit. I also think creativity is one of the best decks at the moment. Creativity goes crazy. I also think Glimpse is highly underrated. Glimpse is an insane deck. I think Glimpse is crazy good. Did Blue-Red lose some traction? Yeah. My opponent, does it scam? It does scam. I was like the super bing bong. I was like 3 bing bongs on top of each other. I think it was 45, 55 before. Sounds right to me. This is a fun place. You're all fun. We have fun here. Eekum Bookum channel point redemption. Should I bolt this thing? I kind of want to bolt this. I had stuff to do with my mana next turn. Nah, I'm just gonna pass. I've never had fun here. I hate it here. That's why I keep showing up. Eekum Bookum going crazy right now. The Fairy Thought Monitor Thoughtcast. Take that one. I'm going to take the Thoughtcast as well. The Thought Monitor, they're not going to be able to cast for a long time. Even though it is a 2-2, and it's kind of annoying. I have another Grief in my hand, which I will scam next turn. Welcome to my house of hate. We're just here to hate. No fun allowed. Only hatred. William, good job this past weekend at LE, was it Legacy European LET Paris? Good job. Despite the glare and everything, I'm proud of you. Go look at your Twitter. Alright, hold on. I gotta scam them first. Will Hall EXP. Is it the Will Hall EXP? It is the Will Hall EXP. That's why I can never find you on Twitter, even though I follow you. Alright, take that one. Scam it just because. Just open a tabernacle? Sheesh. Holy shit. Holy crap. I would have dropped that shit immediately. That's insane. Holy shit, Yavimaya Ironclast. Oh my god. Tabernacle, $4,149. That sounds about right. Yeah, a drop of sweat from your head falls onto the card, thus rendering it worthless. I would have been like, I would have placed that down as carefully as possible. I would have been already wearing gloves, but you know, go get some gloves into like a fucking vacuum seal. I don't even know. You have to like get that shit graded ASAP. That's your bait. Nice. That's sick. Super, super cool. What'd you get? You missed. Yeah, we tuned in to the coverage when we could. Yeah, glare was bad. The spell table was like, eh. Mostly the glare was like the worst part. And then sometimes the stream would lag, which is like understandable because it's like convention Wi-Fi. But overall, pretty good spectator tournament to watch. Or pretty good tournament to watch as a spectator, I should say. Never given up. Affinity. Affinita. Gothi's kind of shit against Affinity. Actually, it's not that bad against 8 cast, because you can take an 8 cast effect and cast it. So I guess I'll leave Dothy in. Rockville's probably worse. Amsterdam in 2 weeks. And then you got Vegas at the end of was it end of next month? You're gonna be a busy man, Will. Is this hand good against Affinity? Probably. I'd say it's good enough. K Command's such a good hate card against them. I will bring them their cake, and I will eat it too. Oh, it's true Hitotsugu. Saga. Needle. Names Engineered Explosives. Well, that is not the card I have in this particular situation. So, I'm afraid that might not work out. The situation, it's different. Oh, it's just a smith, huh? Portable hole. Second Urza Saga. Hope you have a metallic rebuke. Oh, they might not have a metallic rebuke. They're tapping out like this. Moment of silence for the Affinity player. Can't believe how good red-black cards just is against certain decks. Red and black cards. For whom? For Ben Lion. Have you been lying, son? Well, I ain't been truthin'. I also ain't been stacking my triggers. Please, Ben Lion. I believe in you. Ben Lion practiced for 10 years for this game, but was ultimately defeated by stacking the triggered abilities. Oh my god. Nice. I worked really hard to draw Blood Moon. Very skillful. Well, should I consume or should I just kill this thing? I guess I could just K-command these two. I'd probably put some far enough behind to not matter. Nah, let's get greedier. Terminate here. Ben said I want to die. Ben, there's more to live for than a game of Magic. Oh shit, where'd my chat go? Ben has decided that this game of Magic means everything. So we lost to Mono Red Hayashi with a bunch of Spike Field Hazards, which is like respectable. Loses the Hitotsugu dot deck, yeah. Yeah. Alright. Should we crack some chests? Let's pass some time by cracking some chests. Let's crack them all. Let's crack some chests. I haven't cracked some chests in a minute. I got a Sorin. Cool. I got a Wooded Foothills, a Pending. My boy, the Underdog. Oak Hero. Never seen that card before. Quarter Calling. Bunch of play points. Sulfur Springs. No mean Skimbu. But this pending's, I think, some tickets.
Have you peeked?
Bing bong, bing bong, bing bing bong.
Have you peeked?
You're a third-rate duelist.
I can't take it anymore.